I'm Samantha.
And I'm Nicole, and you're listening to The Power of We.
Each week, we will share with you our crazy journey of sobriety and success as mother and daughter.
Our past is complicated, but it has made for two fascinating lives.
We have healed together through love and strength. Through mutual respect, we have created an unconditional bond.
Our goal is to empower you, the audience, to be the best you can be.
Together, we will share tips of motivation, mindful tools, and explore our guest journey so we can all win together.
You are listening to The Power of We.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Oh my gosh, this has been a crazy week.
How surreal. We were at the Bel Air Hotel yesterday with Flav and Stormy Simon. I mean, what an amazing day.
Unbelievable. Flavor Flav, a.k.a. William Drayton, co-founder, hip-hop group Public Enemy, nominated for 6 Grammy Awards, received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In total, the group has created roughly 110 albums, singles, and music videos. He's also been on The Surreal Life, Strange Love, Flavor of Love, and broke all the ratings on VH1.
With that being said, we are so excited to introduce the
Flav.
one and only Flavor Flav!
Yo, what's up, yo? Rock the fucking bottom to the DOP. Now here I am on the Power of We.
How
Woo!
crazy!
Thanks for having me, girls. How y'all doing?
We're good. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing excellent. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. I'm doing real good right now. You know what I'm saying? And it can only get better.
You
Yeah.
can say that again. You know what? I really respect you. You've come through so much in life. And right now, you are doing something so powerful. You're actually sober. How did you do it?
Hey, you know, by the power of God. You know what I'm saying? God gave me the power to do it. He gave me the right influence to do it. I just stuck with my influences and used my power the right way. And here I am right now today talking to you guys, sober and clean.
That's incredible. So yesterday, you remember GIG? You want to explain to the listeners what that is?
GIG gig. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a gig. You know what I'm saying? But my new gig, GIG, is God is good. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And he allows us, you know, he allowed us to wake up today so that way we can have another day at life. There's a lot of people that went to sleep last night. They didn't wake up like we did today, but God chose us to be here today. So I call us the chosen ones.
That
You
is,
know, so GIG, God is good.
that's
I love
amazing.
that.
That's amazing. I love that, GIG. You know, you've been such an amazing person in the music industry. And I remember listening to you. You know, that music industry is full of drugs and alcohol. How did that affect you when you were on stage and in life?
Honestly, you know, it affected me like all other people that used drugs while they were doing music. You know what I'm saying? It's not that the music addicts you to the drugs. It's you that addicts yourself to the drugs,
Mm-hmm.
and you just happen to do music while you're being addicted to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of musician drug addicts.
Right.
But then you got a lot of sober musicians too that are not drug addicts. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And the ones that are on drugs, those are the ones that chose that type of life for themselves because nobody put a gun to their head and made them say, do these drugs. Hey, they did it upon themselves. They took it upon themselves to use the drugs. And some people, you know, got on the drugs and they seen that it wasn't for them, and they couldn't get away from it. It
Yeah.
was hard. It was hard to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? So some people get caught up in the mix, just like I did. You know what I'm saying?
Just
In the
like
whole
I
line.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
It's
like
hard.
I did.
You know,
what I'm
we
saying? I
all
got
do.
myself- I got myself caught up in the mix, and I got myself caught up in the mix trying to be like my friends.
Right.
They didn't put a gun to my head and say, Flav, do drugs.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
dared me to try it, and like a dummy, I did it. I did the dare, and I just got caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a very long time to get myself free from that mix.
Right. And sometimes once you try it, it's hard to stop. I mean, from experience, I know. Like, if you don't try it, it's like, oh, you don't really know what you're missing out on in a sense. But then once you try it, it's like, oh, you know exactly what it is, and it's hard to stop. It's harder to stop than you would think.
Right.
And also,
that's right.
yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. Like, you're such an empowered for a lot of people, and a lot of our listeners feel alone out there. They don't know how to stop, and it's really important that we can get you to tell everyone how you stopped, so they can feel hope again.
Well, the way that I was able to stop, I had to change the places where I be. And I had to change the things that I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because a lot of the people that I was around were the people that were giving me drugs, and it was okay for me to be high around these people. And not only that, but the places that I was going, that's where you pick your drugs up at. You know what I'm saying? And it was real easy to stay on drugs being around those places and those people. So if you really, really want to change your life and get away from all of that, you got to get away from the places where the drugs are, and you got to get away from the people that will give you the drugs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But it's all up to you. And drugs are everywhere you go. Everywhere in the world you go,
that's for
you're
sure.
going to find drugs. And if you don't go around those drugs, then the drugs won't mess with you. But if you go around the drugs and you pick up the drugs, then yes, the drugs are going to mess with you. My thing is this: if you don't pick it up, you can't get high.
That's
right.
a fact.
Plain and simple.
I mean, that's a powerful statement he just said. What the most powerful statement you said is you got to change your environment. And what happened, Nicole?
Yeah, when you change your surroundings, then you take yourself out of the surroundings. So you're not like tempted by all this outside sources. So then you just have you, and you're able to get away from it.
I had to rip you out at first.
Yeah, sometimes it takes that.
And you know what? And also, let me add, you can change your people. You can change your surroundings all you want. But most of all, you gotta want it for yourself.
Yes.
And if you don't take it seriously,
Amen
then,
to that.
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Amen
it's
to
like
that.
all for nothing, really,
Right.
I really wanted it for myself, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to add extra years to my life, you know what I'm saying? And when you do drugs, it takes away from you. You know, it takes years off of your life.
Right.
It's
you know
so
what I'm
true.
saying? Because all of the things that you do now adds up later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the less you do, the longer you'll live.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all. That's the only way I can put it. You know what I mean? And that's
so
real,
true.
That's real talk right there.
Yeah.
Yep. We love it. We love it.
We really do. So, what are the little things that keep you sober today? Like, what could you tell our listeners that, like, little tips you do? For me, I meditate a lot, so that helps me stay sober. What is one thing you could tell people out there who are struggling?
Well, the things that really helped me out today is, first of all, by me not being around those people in those places is one.
Right.
You know, because I just had to start doing different things with my life. You know what I'm saying? Things that I love to do that's not connected to drugs and alcohol.
Right.
Cigarettes and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I try to exercise a lot more now.
So important.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that I exercise every single day, but I do exercise a lot more now and everything, you know what I'm saying? I drink a lot more water now today. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but I thank God for the strength now that I can go inside of a bar and I can see people drinking. I can even buy people drinks and still won't drink.
That's
Great.
amazing.
I got
That's
that.
incredible.
Amazing.
I'm not strong. I'm not strong right now. I am not strong
Hell
right
yeah.
now.
Amazing.
It took a while to get here.
Right.
Good
And
for
you. Know what
you.
I'm saying? It took a while to get here, but the best part is here.
Right. You're
You
here.
know, so you got to do different things with your life in order for you to stay clean and sober.
Yeah.
Or
That's so
otherwise you'll
true.
just stay dirty.
Well, how long have you been sober now?
Well, far as from the hard drugs, you know what I'm saying? Even though I never did heroin and I never was a pill taker, so I never was down with ecstasy and the codeine and all of that stuff.
I did.
You know, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, my main drugs, my main choice of drugs was cocaine and crack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And weed and alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for the cocaine and crack, I've been clean and sober now for over 10 years.
Great.
And then far as for alcohol, I've been clean off of alcohol now for going on 7 months.
Wow.
And far as for cigarettes now, I haven't lit a cigarette up at almost 11 months now.
That's incredible.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
amazing.
Go
See,
Flav.
everyone, this can be done. And how do you feel coming off alcohol? Your last thing.
Oh,
How do you
man.
feel?
Let me tell you, I feel amazing. I feel a lot better, and not only that, but the things that make
And you
me
look
wanna
good.
stay. Thank you. And I was getting ready to say the things that make me want to stay like this is even my own family are coming up to me and telling me that I really look good. I look young.
Yes.
It's like, you know, when you do drugs dirties up your system, man.
That's
You know, it
100%.
clogs up your blood. It clogs up your pores and everything. I mean, and it gives you a certain look.
Right.
But when you stop drinking and smoking and doing all that stuff, after a while, you get that glow. You know what I'm saying? A glow. So Flav got the glow. I got the glow.
You
got the
definitely have the
glow.
glow because you are the man.
So
Thank you. Yes, I want to keep this glow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud to have this glow. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that helps me stay strong is talking to people like you,
Aw.
dumping out my old garbage, so that way I can have room for the good stuff.
that's
Amazing.
incredible.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the more I talk about my addiction, the more it helps me stay clean.
Great.
That's for sure. So, can you tell us one thing, especially for the young people out there who are going through this? There's a lot of young sobriety out there and people struggling with addiction and alcohol abuse. So, what's one word of wisdom you could give to them?
Well, let me say this. For a lot of people, first of all, that's never done drugs and they're thinking about experimenting and trying it, I want y'all to understand this saying because it's very deep. My saying is this: don't try it. You might like it.
Wow, that's powerful. I
a fact.
love that. That is
Yeah,
a fact.
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Drugs are easy to get on, and they're hard as hell to get off of.
Yep.
That is
You know what I'm saying?
true.
Yeah.
I can tell you what it feels like when you're on a certain drug if you've never done that drug. I
Right.
can tell you what it feels like. And I can try to convince you to not to ever do it because I don't want you to feel like me. But if you don't take my word for it, then the only thing I can say is experience would be your best teacher. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way you're going to actually know how it feels is if you put yourself through the process.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But my
Yeah.
thing is, I want you to eliminate going through the process so you don't get to feel what I feel.
Right.
That was
Right.
my purpose in the first place of telling you, don't try it.
Yeah.
You go and try some heroin, you know what I'm saying, which is not good for you. And then you end up liking it.
Right.
Mm.
And you wouldn't have liked it
Yeah.
if you didn't try it. Drugs destroy.
They do.
It don't do anything. It don't build. It only destroys. So if you want yourself destroyed, hey, stay on drugs.
For sure. It's so true.
So what I was gonna say is this might be a hard question for you, but where do you think your life would be today if you didn't do the drugs?
Where would I think my life be today if what?
If you didn't try the drugs?
If I didn't try the drugs? Honestly, I don't know. But one thing that I can say is if I could do it all over again, if there's anything that I could change, my answer is I wouldn't want to change nothing.
Everything happens for a reason.
And the reason why is because I went through the experience. I got to live through the experience.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to teach about the experiences that I've been through. And if so happens that I didn't go through these experiences and live through these experiences, that I wouldn't be able to really tell you what these experiences are about.
Right.
That is.
So
and now you're able to
I'm
share
glad
this with
that
so
I did
many
go
people.
through the experiences, you know what I'm saying? And these are the things now that I'm going to try to pump into my children,
Mm-hmm.
and into your children,
Right.
and into everybody else's children.
Yeah.
So if there's one thing that you could tell our listeners, what would it be?
But
God is good?
One thing that I could tell who. Say that again?
If there's one thing you could tell our listeners, what would it be?
One thing that I would tell all of our listeners, number one, God is first.
God is first.
2, we are second. Everything else is third. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to respect the power of God, because like I said, God gave us the power to wake up today,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
to have this conversation. He gives us the power to have everything that we have in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
And like I said, we are the chosen ones. So I really thank him for, choosing me today to be alive to talk about these situations. You know what I'm saying? If you've never done drugs ever, please don't do it. Please don't try it.
right.
And if you do end up trying it, only thing I can say is good luck with not getting hooked.
Oh, that's
So-
powerful.
Because you're going to end up getting hooked.
Yeah.
Either or. You're going to want to do it again and again and again and again and again and again. I just hope that doesn't happen if you try it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, don't try it in the first place. And that's what I want to tell all of the listeners.
Thank
Thank
you.
So Flav, what is the next step in your career? What are you getting ready to do? What's the big exciting stuff that's going on?
I'm ready to do TV shows. I'm ready to do some podcasts.
Woo!
Right now. I'm ready to release some more solo music. I'm ready to release another Public Enemy album. And also in my future, I'm going to circle back around so I can get you guys on my podcast.
Yeah! We are so excited. You are amazing. You're empowering. So many people follow you. And I am so glad you're with us to spread it that sober is here to stay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Sober is here to stay. You know what I'm saying? God is good. He'll give us the power to stay sober.
Right. And any big movies coming up?
Well, I want to cross over and do movies. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be, I guess, later on down the line. You
It'll
know
happen.
what I'm saying?
I'm sure it's soon.
Yeah, I've been in movies before. I've been in 7 movies. I haven't been in any lately, but I'm looking forward to getting back on the screen again one day.
You will.
You know, so by the
sure.
grace of God, by the power of God, I'll get there.
Exactly. Wow, this is such an amazing. I'm like shaking. All I wanted to do is touch your teeth, and you're not here today, but I wanted to touch your teeth yesterday because they're so cool, by the way. And
We're just so
I
grateful
want
to
the
have you here.
listeners to know how to get a hold of you. Nicole, do you know how to get a hold of him?
Okay, guys. So if you don't follow Flavor Flav, which I'm sure you all do, his Instagram is at Flavor Flav Official, and his Twitter is at Flavor Flav. My Instagram's at Nicole Senia 2 A's and Sam's at Sam Senia 2 A's. We also have The Power of We. And that Instagram is at The Power of We Official. So follow us. That would be great.
And
We're
one
here for
last
you.
thing, Flavor Flav, what do you got? Anything?
What do I got?
Yes.
I got you, babe.
I love it.
There we go.
Wow, what an amazing guest we've had. Thank you
Hey,
so,
you know
so
what I got?
much.
Yeah, I got you guys, and I got the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but you guys got me, and the whole world got me too. So vice
You're
versa,
amazing. I could
versa.
cry, honestly.
Hey, thanks for having me on your program. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be part of it. And not only that, but I hope we reached a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because each one can teach one, and that's how we reach one. Always keep it real and never breach one.
There you go.
Always have your own and never leech one.
Wow.
That's the time. Thank you, girls, for having me.
Thank you.
Y'all stay sober too, okay? Well,
Yeah.
you on the stress, man.
Yeah.
And this is a good thing that y'all doing for people. I love this
Thank
program.
you.
And one day I want to be back on it again with you guys,
Yeah.
okay?
Of course. We're in this together.
All right,
Thank
no
you.
doubt. Y'all take care now.
Wow. This was so amazing. I can't even believe everything he says. And when we were at lunch yesterday, it really hit my heart because, you know, he's been through so much and the music industry makes it feel like it's glamour. Drugs and alcohol are super cool. And when I watched you start singing again and you started getting into drugs, I was like, there's nothing glamour about this.
Yeah, we think it's glamour until we watch videos back and we're like, that is not glamorous at all.
No.
And you know, just how like society portrays it as like, oh, this is fun, and like I'm sure everyone thought like he was having fun and doing it, and he is here to tell you that, you know, as fun as it looks from the outside, sometimes it brings you down inside, and
So
that is
true.
where
And you
it
know what?
hurts.
I mean, really being clear is the new now. That's it. Period. End of story, right?
Yeah.
So, also, do we want to thank our sponsor?
So we would love to thank our sponsor, Elite Maison, elitemaison.com. You guys can go there to get a room in a box, a little meditation line where you can build your own room in a box, or you can go there to get a virtual designer where you will see my face on the website.
Yeah.
And then you can just click virtual designer and you can get a designer in your home. I mean, elitemaison.com. Amazing. Check it out, guys.
Thank you so much. Please stay sober, be happy, meditate, do all the things that you can to make yourself a better human being. We love you.